right, it is time for my first. I guess it's kind of a let's play. I'm going to be doing some of the universe mode here. I originally thought about just doing a match here and there. I couldn't really think of what to do, and I thought, well, I'll try something a little different. I've never done a let's play, and I might as well try something that's a little new, even if it is just still playing WWE 13 and talking about it. This is a scramble match for the WWE title. I've only got it set to 5 minutes, as you might have noticed, because I hate this mode. And I want it to be over as soon as possible. So, of course, when that occurs and when that happens, I get a match that's as intriguing as Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. And while I would like to finish him off in just a few minutes, excuse me there, I don't think that will happen. Might be coughing throughout this. Just got done going to an arts and crafts show, and it is very pollen crazy outside. So now we're just kind of running amok here. Okay, suplex, nice deal there. I love that they actually allow you to set this for 5 minutes. So if you don't like the mode, you don't have to deal with it longer than you need to. It's over pretty quickly, and of course, when this occurs, I get some very intriguing setups here. Angle Reigns, Taker Reigns, all very interesting matchups that I would like to do one-on-one for the title, but I kind of doubt they'll come up on the universe mode. I'm going to play this for a little bit, and we'll see. Just it's not exactly a let's play, I know, because it's not from the beginning, but it kind of counts as one. So it's as close as I've done, or as close as I've come to one yet. So for my purposes, I'm going to count this one. Nice elbow strike there. I've actually never had that happen before, where a guy does the intro and there's actually people fighting while that's all going on. Good suplex animation there. I was hoping to get German suplex into the steps. That would be very cool looking. Yeah, Swagger's gear here, that black and gold, it's very outdated. Even though he'd been out for a while, it wasn't his newest gear. I think it looks really good. It actually fits kind of the Vader bomb usage too, because it's very much the same kind of style as Vader's old gear, at least the tank top part. Unlike Vader, he doesn't wear it backwards. I was hoping Taker would put the steps down and not get thrown at him. I love the bumps off the steps. I also wish I had a special built up there, because that would have been really cool. Just to spear him through is like a quick highlight in this deal. And who knows, maybe I'll actually be able to do that. I actually wouldn't mind a title loss here if it was at least entertaining. There we go. Attack Undertaker. I'm actually going to try to make that my little mission here, is to spear the dead man through the through the barricade. Uh-oh. I guess I should make it my mission first to not get killed by someone. Yeah.
Let me remind everybody, there are no countouts. These competitors can stay out here as long as they want.
Nice move there. Big spear. There we go. Big time spear coming right through the barrier. That's a great shot too. Really shows really shows the crowd. And all the blurring actually, or all the out of focus stuff helps a lot. Shockingly, given that's the goal of the whole thing there. Tombstone might actually win the title. Oh no. Didn't hit the tombstone, but alright, for the chair. Hoping to take Swagger out there. Yeah, maybe Swagger will wind up taking me out with the chair. There's no time for a win here for anyone, so. Oh. That's disappointing. I was hoping there'd be at least one pin cover attempt in this. Instead, just kind of ended flatly, but could have been worse. Roman Reigns has retained the title, which is what I want. So let's see what comes up here, other than, like, obviously this is going to come up. Well, I want to see what it says for the next big card. Now, when I play the Universe, I tend to skip through everything that is just TV stuff and just go straight to the pay-per-view, because those are the only ones we're going to have title matches by default, and I really don't like messing with too many settings. And partially because this mode's been so similar the last, in the last few games, that it's just not very intriguing. I don't like that matchup at all, so let's skip it. This I kind of like, but no, I might do. Yeah, I'll do. I'm gonna skip. Well, I kind of. Okay, good. Ambrose won. I didn't want him to lose. Yeah. Hurricane is in the world title picture here. Because why not? Yeah, I'll do Bryan-Barrett. That seems really fun. And change my settings. I'll just go basic. Yeah, that's fine just for this match. Normally I like to do extreme rules and stuff if the option's available. But I'll skip it for this. It's just a match that I want to do to show off either the big elbow or have Bryan just basically kick a bunch of ass. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Big knee in the face. Ooh, nice elbow counter. It's a shame that didn't occur when he had his special, and he actually didn't hit his finisher.
Barrett into the headlock. Tell us your thoughts on Daniel
Big suplex coming.
These guys aren't exactly going to be thinking with a clear mind here. His psyche is likely twisted and turned with
big counter coming. And now I actually hit the uppercut for a change, as opposed to having it countered. Take him down with that one. Big, oof. I wish they had a nicer counter for that. It was like you catch him in a cross body and into a power slam or something for that, because it's really kind of just boring the way it is, where you just throw him down. Nice running drop kick. There's that flying like elbow strike, I guess. That didn't work. Perfect. Oh, that couldn't have gone better. Some nice punches. Yeah, that I did just because it's I don't think it's the movie had in there by default, but I thought it fit Bryan perfectly to have a scoop slam in. The punches are just a little too boxing style for me to think that they would fit him very well. Even though that fits his frantic style in the ring, it just looked more like something that would be, for the Undertaker, as opposed to how Bryan would do them. So scoop slam makes sense for him too. So I kind of just went with that. That went nicely.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their finishing maneuver, and when that happens,
nice knee strike.
the the match can change in a heartbeat. Barrett had that well scouted.
Good punch in the ribs there. If he does that again, I can counter it. Nope. No counter for that. I'll try to counter this and get that sweet knee, unless he goes for some running deal. Oh, he did go for a running deal, and I still countered it. Oh, that went perfectly. That went great. I've never done that before. Never had the computer actually go for the corner move there, where they're grounded. The Tree of Woe shot. Big high kick into the Batista bite, which is really just one of the Nagano locks. Kind of fits. It's very close to the no lock, so it kind of works if you want to do a match where he has like 5 different versions of that move, between the crossface and the regular version, and then there's that one. They're all just basically variations on the same hold, and they work pretty well for him. Time for Barrett to get his head kicked in. There we go. See if that gets anywhere close to a 3. Nah, 1 count. You expect it. I don't really think the first finisher, or not finisher, the first setup move, will ever really win you the day in this game, but sometimes you get surprised.
Bryan looks like he's about to have some fun. He hits the brain buster.
Big brain buster.
Daniel Bryan's all business here.
Double arm suplex coming up.
Impressive suplex.
A lot of force behind that shot.
WWE great Shawn Michaels taught this kid
Oh,
everything
nice
he knows.
counter. Nice quick counter there.
What tremendous agility.
Another
Hard
good
shot to
counter.
Barrett. You know he felt that.
See what move I've got in the basic
Counter by
A
the
slot
fighter
here.
from
Nope.
Manchester. He anticipated that move perfectly. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right
There
here.
we are. Perfect. Right in the Romero special.
What great action we've had in this match. What can Wade Barrett do to win this one, King? Wait a minute.
Have Barrett counter that. Not counter it, but stay with it. Avoid it.
He's
Avoid
wearing
the
down the
damage.
midsection.
It's a good punching combination
Daniel
there.
Bryan is simply amazing. These guys are
Into
giving
a
absolutely
gut buster.
everything they've got.
Go for another version of the flying
High
headbutt.
risk, ladies and gentlemen. And Wade
There's
Barrett
Christian's
has fought his
variant
way
on it,
back into
and
the match.
didn't really work as planned.
Counter from Daniel Bryan. Daniel
That's not always a bad thing, though.
controlling the
Sometimes
race. An
the
incredible series of
plan
moves
changing
there.
is a good thing.
Nobody's
Leads to
budging
something
an
that's a lot
inch in this
better.
one.
Oof, nice punch to the rib cage
The
there.
tension, the drama. This is electric.
Another high kick.
Tight headlock there.
Little Muda lock action.
Daniel Bryan heading to the top turnbuckle. Oh no!
I'll mix that up a little bit. Yeah, it's going to take too long for him to come up for that, so that move it's at least a little more versatile.
Daniel's got him.
And let's see where the no lock gets us now. Probably should have gone for the guillotine choke here,
That
but
probably explains the
it
crazy
actually looks
eyes
like it
the man
might
has.
be
Daniel
good enough
Bryan
to
is
get the
showing
win
some
here.
guts out here. So many moves, so many holds. Daniel Bryan can do it all. This kid trained under pay now, and he wills
Wow,
his
that was a
way
good
out.
counter.
Hey, he's going for it again. Wade Barrett now in very
Time for more
dire
kicks.
straits.
This headshot's probably going to result in some blood loss.
Daniel Bryan lands another massive kick to the head.
Yeah, I'll just bust him up a little more and finish him off.
Nice reversal there. And the neck breaker connects.
Good looking neck breaker there. He might actually.
He's done.
There we go. Now it's turned into a veritable bloodbath. I did not expect that going into it. There'd be a lot of blood loss, but here we are.
Opening for Daniel. Whoa, look how groggy he looks.
And
He's in
there's a choke.
desperation here.
And let's see if this gets a win. I don't like how loose this choke is. There's very little going on with that body scissors. This positioning is just downright explicit.
Watch it. What strength.
I do love this throw, though. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, gosh, there's no telling how much damage that did.
Oh, nice shot there.
Wow, Bryan is so quick. Doing whatever it takes to win. Uh-oh. Oops. He's begging
Big
for
drop
it.
kick to the back. It's weird that they don't have the
Look at the strength from Barrett.
waistline coming up.
Wade Barrett's
I was hoping he'd go for the big elbow. But actually, given that just happened, I'm kind of glad it was just the waistland, since he doesn't really do that much anymore, and it's not much of a big part of his
This young
repertoire.
man, Wade Barrett, is so dangerous, both physically and mentally.
Big suplex coming up, maybe a counter. Nope, no counter.
2, 3. Barrett wins.
Oh, that was odd. I actually seemed to have kicked out, but didn't. Oh well. I like that Barrett actually managed to out-wrestle Bryan there. And win a bloodbath to boot. Oh, that's ridiculous. There's like a Halloween shirt gone awry there. And I'll do the three-way here, because somehow RTruth has earned a title shot. Alright, let's see here. I'll do false count anywhere to make it a little bit more interesting. I'll have knockouts turned on. And we will have a three-way. Between Roman Reigns, Kurt Angle, and RTruth. And that Kurt Angle, I like the overall look of it. The chest is a little too bulky. But the face looks good. The gear looks really good. And it's just amazing when you see all these creations of Kurt. How many gear designs he's had over the years? Just dozens and dozens.
The official has chained the door to this 5-ton prison, better known as Hell in a Cell.
All right, hoping for a double team there, but that didn't happen.
Its hostile confines forced to wage war.
Come on, I was hoping he'd recover in time for a double team. I also just noticed that Reigns really should be. I wonder if there's an updated version of him on the not the marketplace, but on Community Creations, because his tattoo is actually just a total sleeve now on the right arm. So it's even though it's still a good general idea of Roman Reigns, it's amazing just how in a relatively short amount of time his look can change so radically. There we are. I love that clothesline. I kind of forgot I'd given it to him. I don't usually want to do something that big so early. But I guess this counts as a big move too. Big double suplex going on. The YOLO being in the background. What a random sign for a wrestling game. And it is somewhat fitting. You think of Ric Flair's mentality to just sacrifice everything for the now, because that's all that matters. Tomorrow will come, but tomorrow doesn't matter as much as today. It's somewhat inspiring. Actually, Kurt Angle has a bit of that in him too. As much as he sacrifices, and he's going to be in, as I'm recording this, his anniversary is tonight, and he should have a really good match with AJ Styles. Maybe I'll have a match with them in Fire Pro, since well, I could do that match in this game. I would much rather do it in Fire Pro, given that game mentioned is far better for actually replicating the drama of a wrestling match, and also it has all of their main moves in there to some degree.
Not today, too fast. Oh, what a clothesline.
Yeah, the character targeting in this is terrible. Instead of that elbow before, I was hoping to go for a clothesline to Truth, and it doesn't let you pick who you target. It just does that annoying auto-targeting thing, which, I mean, PS2 entries in the game didn't have this problem. So, this is a series that just gets worse and regresses in some big ways. I mean, it's an engine that was made 13 or really realistically 14 years ago is when it was made. And I don't remember if the release date was SmackDown came out first, or the budget $20 wrestling game in Japan came out first. But either way, it was never meant to be their primary game engine, so they keep having to tweak it and tinker it with it to make it remotely decent. And it reminds me a lot of on The Simpsons when Marge was altering one dress. And she just kept changing it and changing it and changing it. And in the end, there's only so many ways you can do it before you can change it, before you just mangle the thing. And this series is just so disappointing, because you just know when you're playing it, it feels like at least it's at least a generation behind other games, or what it could be. When you play the UFC games compared to this, it feels so archaic. And it is. I mean, it feels that way because it is archaic. This was not meant to be a game engine that was used for ages. And unfortunately, you just keep having to get, they keep putting out new games, and they keep doing well. So it's like it's the curse of this series. We had the Day of Reckoning games, and that engine hasn't been used since, I think, Wrestle Kingdom 2 on the PS2, which is a great game. And I've actually got some videos for that on the channel. But maybe I'll do a Let's Play of that, actually, at some point. Not so much the... there isn't really much of a career mode. It's just more like matches. Like the old N64 days, you just had a ladder of matches, which I like. I kind of, you know, the story modes tend to suck, so I don't really mind that approach. Nice suplex there. Come on, Truth. Come on. There we go. Actually, wasn't expecting to do that, but that's a happy accident. You know, I can do a diving clothesline to Kurt, throw him into the steps, hopefully. Or not, because then there's no targeting. So you can't really quite tell what you're going to do. You're just going to do stuff. You just wind up hoping that the stuff you do is the stuff that you want to do. Big power bomb here. If that'll get a knockout. Nope. Come on, go in the ring. There we go. I've got a nice big cover here. That gets a 0 count. Really. Yeah. That's very true to life. I do like some of the things you can do against this. Oh, come on. My goodness. I don't even care a move being done. It's like, I go for one thing and the game doesn't really do it. All I want to do is attack. Okay, I like being bounced around like a ping pong ball. That's at least kind of unique. Big drop kick against the cage. Okay, why is there not a way to do a come on. There we go. Tilt the wall. Cover. And now 0 count again. Oh. Another 0. It's amazing how these supposedly big moves getting zeros. Yeah, just like, yeah, he's fine. Yeah, I'll let Truth take the German suplexes. I don't remember him ever doing a Sambo suplex, but maybe he did. It actually very much resembles the one Yokozuna used to do. I mean, it's a bit different, but it's pretty much the same move. It's gonna look very much the same no matter who does it. Come on, angle slam. Come on. Like, I'm going to allow that to occur. Yeah, that was good. Shame it didn't register the actual move. It would have been kind of neat. Big rabbit lariat. Northern lariat is, used to be called when Bobby Roode did was a finish. It was amazing that he ever used that as a finishing move. Granted, it was many years ago, but still. It's amazing that clothesline, just a basic clothesline without any real build, would be considered a finish. And now it's old as new again. Because big lariats are, believable finishers now. Hell, if Caitlyn doing a spear works as a finish, then why not a big lariat? Nice move there, and still a knockout, so I'll just go for the win on this. Nice hip toss there. Come on. Go for it. Go for the angle slam. Do it. Come on. Damn it. Do that move. ST Joe, because why not? Why wouldn't RTruth be doing that move? I'm reluctant to help. Okay, I'll help just so he can do a signature or a finish. Someone please do a finisher. Or a move of some note. There we go. Nice big drop kick. Alright, finisher coming up. There we are. Ah, damn it. I was going to break that up before. I get it was. Well, not before the something else was done. Well, the spear curved into the. Damn it. I demand you like being speared into things. Oh. Well, that couldn't have gone better. That could have. Come on. This is not quite going as I wanted it, though. I was hoping to Okay, there we are. Now it's going as I want it to. Yes. Perfect. One man speared into the cage, the other speared in the ring, and while neither resulted in a knockout, it did result in a title being retained. Well, since we're at about the half-hour mark here, I'm going to stop right now, and I'll probably come back to this later on. But this is a nice little experiment, and I rather enjoyed it. I kind of got a little insight into my thought process with this. Hope you enjoyed the video, and